Military service takes a toll on the lives of the men and women who serve our nation. According to the Department of Veterans Affairs, up to 20% of Iraq and Afghanistan veterans suffer from post-traumatic stress disorder. Many abuse alcohol and drugs. Some become violent. Tulsa's Veteran Treatment Court was created to help troubled vets turn their lives around. Liz Exon learned the court has become a model for the rest of the nation.
Stand shut and salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America.
Showing respect for the flag and each other sets the Tulsa Veterans Treatment Court apart from most criminal courtrooms in the nation. The atmosphere is also very different.
Judge next, Eric Shears, also promoting to phase 5, the final phase.
The court started nearly 4 years ago and is enjoying remarkable success.
We have a 96% retention rate, which is very, very excellent, and we have a 92% graduation rate.
Rose Ewing established Veterans Treatment Court after learning that 1/3 of all people arrested on felony charges during a given month in Tulsa County were military veterans. Michael Ayres was charged with 3 DUIs in just 9 months after returning from active duty in Afghanistan.
Once I got back, started the drinking real heavily, nightmares, etc., everything that comes with the package. Problems with the spouse, the child, and then ended up, maybe 6 months after me being back, divorce had already started.
A picture of Ayres, seen here in the middle, was published in the New York Times. The Associated article reveals his heroics in the battlefield.
Upon coming back to Fort Hood, Texas, I didn't even get my full 90 days reintegration. I probably got maybe 50, and then I was booted out, said thank you, honorable discharge, and sent me out into the world.
A myriad of services provided through the court helps heirs and all the vets on the road to recovery.
Services for PTSD or traumatic brain injury, or perhaps they suffer from, substance abuse or some other type of mental health. A number of veterans also might have military sexual trauma.
When veterans enter the program, they are assigned case managers, mentors, and field supervisors who make home visits. The vets have curfews, and most are tested regularly for drug or alcohol use. They also must receive counseling. The Department of Veterans Affairs plays a key role in their treatment.
I communicate treatment progress, the kind of things that the veterans would be working on in treatment, what they're accomplishing, what they're struggling with, what types of treatment they're being provided to address their needs, back to the treatment court in our weekly staffings.
The U.S. Department of Labor helps those without jobs find work. Some have more immediate needs.
If they express difficulty in their current housing or they are homeless already, then we immediately will connect them with the proper resource to solve that issue.
Judge Rebecca Nightingale gets to know each veteran she sees once a week.
And you've been making your appointments okay?
Yes.
Because I know you definitely schedule yourself pretty tightly.
Yes.
And that's been going okay?
Yes, I've been making all my appointments.
Okay.
And she asks a question you won't hear in many other courts.
You're coming back 10/8.
Oh, yeah.
And what do you need help with between now and then?
If they need any kind of help, a veteran service representative is in court to assist them.
Yeah, help gas money, just to maybe meet their appointments or find a job. Hey, here's $25 for gas, and take it down here to the Quick Trip. We work with one, in our situation, we work with one Quick Trip there, and they know it's us, and they give them $25 worth of gas.
John Cloud is a Vietnam War veteran, so he understands the unique troubles soldiers may have. Every person who works for the court is either a veteran or is a family member of one.
It's fun to work with the veterans too, because they're so responsive to authority, because that's what they did in the military. So that whole courtroom experience is so different than anything I've ever had as a judge or as a prosecutor.
Judge Nightingale and others who work to keep veterans on track meet with court representatives from other states each month. Tulsa is one of 3 cities in the nation chosen as a mentor court to teach other jurisdictions how to set up and run a veterans treatment court. Visitors also observe court sessions. Before it gets underway, vets check in with court personnel.
What did I do wrong this time?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing.
No dilutes or nothing?
Would you like me to make one up?
Because of his DUI charges, Ayres can't drive. Today, he gets some good news.
What's your disability rating?
30%, it's about to jump.
You need to get me a copy of that reward letter.
Okay.
Or that award letter that says you have a 30% disability rating, and we can get you a reduced fare bus pass.
Not all vets get good news. If they have slipped in their treatment program in any way, they have to pay the consequences.
The other part that you're not going to like is you're getting the GPS.
What's that? Or GPS for what?
Those very new to the program face a vigorous schedule of accountability.
I had intake assessments at 2 different places. I have to wear a scram, which is an ankle monitor that tests for alcohol every 30 minutes. I had to get that on. I have to get it downloaded twice a week. I now have to see a counselor twice a week, Mondays and Wednesdays. Let's see, I have to see my supervision officer on Thursdays. I have to be here at 2 o'clock on Mondays.
As veterans proceed in the program, they receive less supervision. Connie Broderick will soon graduate from the program. She's been reporting to the court since she was charged with DUI and facing prison time 2 years ago. Now, Connie is sober and embracing life.
Oh my goodness, I'm happy, I'm free, I have my family back. I'm not in trouble. I mean, it's just like everything.
Giving back to veterans makes the court's work satisfying.
We owe them that debt and that it's our responsibility, but it's also our privilege to be able to help them.
So far, 136 people have completed the Tulsa Veterans Treatment Court, and none has been rearrested.